Hello, I'm Thomas, a father, husband, and IT professional from Dublin. My journey to understanding the importance of self-care and natural remedies began when my wife was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, in 2017. She suffered from various debilitating symptoms, including tremors, migraines, and loss of memory, which prompted me to look for alternative ways to support her health. As I researched MS and autoimmune disorders, I learned about the link between vitamin D deficiency and neurological diseases, especially in regions further from the equator. I was censored on social media for recommending vitamin D3 and not wearing masks during the offset of the COVID-19 pandemic, and I knew how critical vitamin D3 deficiency was a gateway to many illnesses, which made me question the motives of some institutions and individuals. To help others overcome these barriers, I created a cheat sheet that outlines natural remedies and detox strategies to address underlying issues such as metal toxicity and parasitic infections. I also found inspiration and hope in stories of individuals who achieved remission or improved health outcomes through unconventional approaches, such as using antibiotics to target bacterial infections in the brain. My ultimate goal is to empower individuals to take control of their health and explore holistic options that complement traditional medicine. By recognizing the self-inflicted or unaddressed factors that contribute to our health issues, we can make informed choices and advocate for our well-being. Multiple sclerosis, MS, is a complex and unpredictable disease that affects different people in different ways. While it is classified as a neurological disorder, its symptoms can vary widely depending on the location and extent of nerve damage in the central nervous system. For example, MS can affect vision by causing blurry or double vision, eye pain, or even blindness in one or both eyes. Sensation can also be affected, leading to tingling, numbness, or burning sensations in the limbs or other body parts. Coordination and movement can be impaired, making it difficult to walk, balance, or perform fine motor tasks. Another common symptom of MS is fatigue, which is more than just feeling tired. It is often described as an overwhelming exhaustion that can occur suddenly and persistently, even after rest or sleep. Fatigue can impact every aspect of a person's life, from work and social activities to mood and cognition. In fact, many MS patients consider fatigue to be the most disabling symptom, more than pain or physical disability. Other symptoms of MS can include muscle weakness, stiffness, and spasms, which can affect the ability to move or use certain muscles. Changes in sensation, such as hypersensitivity to touch or temperature, can also be distressing. Walking problems, such as unsteadiness, difficulty lifting the feet, or tripping, can increase the risk of falls and injuries. As someone who has personally dealt with a misdiagnosis or worse still being undiagnosed, I understand the importance of seeking a second opinion. When it comes to multiple sclerosis, there are no specific tests available for diagnosis, which means that a differential diagnosis approach is often taken. Essentially, this means that other conditions that may present similar signs and symptoms are ruled out until a diagnosis is reached. It's still not a conclusive diagnosis. Unfortunately, many of the tests used for diagnosing MS can be invasive, which can be daunting for patients. One test that is commonly used is an MRI, which may involve the use of a contrast dye to enhance the images. However, it is important to research any medication or procedure before undergoing it, as in the case of an MRI with contrast, there have been links to gadolinium deposits in the brain which can have neurodegenerative effects. While there haven't been any proven clinical consequences of gadolinium deposits, patients have reported a range of biological and neurological symptoms that have been attributed to gadolinium toxicity. Therefore, it's important to make informed decisions about medical testing and to always seek a second opinion to ensure an accurate diagnosis. Myelin is a vital component of the nervous system, as it acts as an insulating layer around the nerves, which are responsible for transmitting electrical impulses between the brain and other parts of the body. The myelin sheath is made up of protein and fatty substances, which allows the electrical impulses to move quickly and efficiently along the nerve cells. In Lyme disease, the bacteria can infect the nervous system and cause inflammation that leads to the erosion of the myelin sheath in the spinal roots. This results in a condition called demyelination, which can cause a wide range of symptoms such as muscle weakness, pain, and numbness. In multiple sclerosis, MS, the immune system mistakenly attacks the myelin sheath and the cells that produce myelin, leading to inflammation and damage to the nervous system. Over time, this can lead to the formation of scar tissue, or sclerosis, which interferes with the transmission of electrical impulses and causes a variety of symptoms such as muscle weakness, fatigue, and difficulty with coordination and balance. Both Lyme disease and MS involve damage to the myelin sheath, but the underlying causes and mechanisms of the diseases are different. Lyme disease is caused by a bacterial infection, while MS is an autoimmune disorder. However, in both cases, the damage to the myelin sheath can lead to a range of neurological symptoms that can be debilitating and require specialized treatment and management. During hospital admissions for multiple sclerosis, MS, flares, it is common for patients to receive steroid treatment to manage their symptoms. This is because MS is an autoimmune disease, where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks its own tissues, including the protective myelin sheath that surrounds nerve fibers. When a flare occurs, the immune system sends inflammatory cells and chemicals to the affected area, which can cause swelling, pain, and other symptoms. Steroids, such as methylprednisolone, work by reducing the immune response and suppressing inflammation, which can help alleviate MS symptoms and prevent further damage to the nervous system. Overall, steroid treatment remains a cornerstone of MS management and can provide much-needed relief for patients during flare-ups. Coptis chinensis, or Chinese gold thread, is a medicinal plant that has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years to treat a wide range of conditions, including digestive disorders, infections, and inflammation. It is also known as huanglian. Similarly, Hochenia cordata has been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects, and a study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that it could inhibit the production of inflammatory cytokines in human cells. This could be beneficial for conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and inflammatory bowel disease. Additionally, Hochenia cordata has immunomodulatory properties, which means it can help regulate the immune system. In fact, a 2008 paper showed that it has immunomodulatory and anti-SARS activities. Sarsaparilla, on the other hand, has been used to eliminate endotoxins. Endotoxins are the popolysaccharides found on the outer membrane of gram-negative bacteria, and when the bacteria are destroyed, they can cause fever, septic shock, and other inflammatory responses. High levels of endotoxins in the bloodstream have been linked to liver disease, psoriasis, and other inflammatory conditions. Clearing up a misconception: boiling water does not remove fluoride from drinking water. Boiling water can surprisingly increase fluoride concentration in the water. Boiling water is ineffective in removing all impurities from drinking water, including fluoride. It is recommended to consider getting some sort of filtration system to remove fluoride from drinking water, such as reverse osmosis or activated alumina. Both calcified and calcium-free areas of the pineal gland undergo mineralization and accumulate, among other things, magnesium, iron, manganese, zinc, strontium, or copper. While there are very few reports on the accumulation of fluoride in the pineal gland and its effect on the functionality of the organ in humans, studies carried out in both experimental and free-living animals suggest that fluoride may accumulate in the pineal gland and affect its function, leading to decreased melatonin production and disrupted circadian rhythms. Tamarind intake has been shown to be effective in removing fluoride from the body. A study published in the Journal of Analytical Science found that tamarind intake led to a significant increase, p. 0.001, in the excretion of fluoride in 24-hour urine. However, it should be noted that glyphosate is a widely used herbicide that has been linked to a range of health issues. One of the most significant concerns is the depletion of essential amino acids like tyrosine, tryptophan, and phenylalanine. These amino acids are essential building blocks for the body's proteins, neurotransmitters, and hormones. When depleted, it can lead to a range of health issues, including obesity, depression, autism, inflammatory bowel disease, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. Glyphosate also acts as a chelator, blocking the uptake and utilization of minerals in many foods grown today. As a result, it can be quite difficult to find truly magnesium-rich foods. Magnesium is a vital mineral that plays a critical role in many bodily processes, including energy production, muscle and nerve function, and blood pressure regulation. Cooking and processing further depletes magnesium, making glyphosate an even more significant threat. Synergistic poisoning from aluminum and glyphosate implicated in autism. Dr. Stephanie Seneff, a senior research scientist at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, has been instrumental in educating people about the hazards of glyphosate. In the video below, she explains how aluminum and glyphosate act together as synergistic poisons that promote autism. Based on the current trend, Dr. Seneff predicts that by 2025, half of all children born will be diagnosed with autism. Clearly, we must identify leading environmental factors contributing to this frightening trend. Lack of vitamin D caused by inadequate sun exposure is one factor. Nutritional deficiencies caused by poor diet are another. Neurodegenerative diseases affecting significant numbers of individuals, such as Alzheimer's disease, AD, Parkinson's disease and multiple sclerosis, are likely to be multifactorial in their etiologies, and aluminium is a potential contributor to the onset, progression and aggressiveness of these conditions. The difficulty is not in understanding if aluminium is a contributor but when it contributes to disease etiology. For example, in a relatively recent and infamous case, the early onset and rapid progression of an aggressive form of capnophilic amyloid angiopathy was coincident with extremely high brain aluminium content. Aluminium is neurotoxic as the establishment of toxicity thresholds can result in neuronal dysfunction, neurodegeneration and ultimately neuronal cell death through a continuum of disruptive events from classical apoptosis through to sudden and violent necrosis. I am very grateful to my friend Louise, who is herself a healer. It was through Louise that I learned about lion's mane mushroom, and I must say she is an amazing individual. Thank you, Louise, and I love you. Lion's mane mushroom has been found to have neuroprotective properties that can help protect the brain from damage and degeneration. Research has shown that this mushroom can stimulate the production of nerve growth factors that are crucial for the growth and survival of neurons. This can improve cognitive function, memory, and reduce the risk of dementia. Moreover, lion's mane mushroom has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that can protect the body from damage and disease. Inflammation and oxidative stress are both linked to various diseases like cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's disease. Lion's mane mushroom has also been found to have immune-boosting abilities. Studies suggest that it can enhance the body's natural defenses against infections and diseases by increasing the production of white blood cells in mice. Furthermore, lion's mane mushroom has disease-fighting properties. Animal studies have found that lion's mane extract can help lower the risk of heart disease, cancer, ulcers, and diabetes. Finally, lion's mane mushroom promotes remyelination. This means it can help repair the protective covering of nerve fibers that can be damaged due to certain diseases like multiple sclerosis. Reishi mushrooms are a type of fungi that have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. They are well known for their various health benefits, such as their potential to alleviate stress and fatigue, lower blood pressure, and even fight cancer. However, what you may not know is that reishi mushrooms are also good for the brain. Studies have shown that reishi mushrooms can stimulate nerve growth and promote communication among neurons in the brain. This is due to the presence of compounds such as tritiptans and polysaccharides, which have been found to have neuroprotective and cognitive enhancing effects. Moreover, reishi mushrooms have potential in protecting the brain against seizures. A study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that reishi mushroom extract had anticonvulsant effects and was able to reduce the duration and severity of seizures in rats. Reishi mushrooms are not only beneficial for the brain but also have allergy-fighting properties. They contain beta-glucans, which have been found to modulate the immune system and reduce the symptoms of allergies. Lastly, reishi mushrooms promote remyelination, which is the process of repairing the myelin sheath that surrounds nerve cells and is often damaged in conditions such as multiple sclerosis. Overall, reishi mushrooms are a powerful and versatile tool for promoting health and wellness. Whether you're looking to alleviate stress, lower blood pressure, fight cancer, or support brain health, reishi mushrooms are definitely worth incorporating into your diet and lifestyle. Black seed oil has numerous health benefits that make it a great natural remedy for various conditions. One of its main benefits is its powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce inflammation throughout the body, making it effective against conditions such as arthritis and asthma. Moreover, black seed oil is rich in antioxidants, which help protect the body from damage caused by free radicals, reducing the risk of cancer and other diseases. Studies have also shown that black seed oil can help fight obesity by reducing body weight and waist circumference in overweight individuals. In addition to that, black seed oil is effective in fighting against respiratory disorders such as asthma and bronchitis by alleviating their symptoms. Black seed oil can also help reduce the symptoms of skin allergies such as itching and redness. Further, black seed oil has been shown to improve lung function, reduce the risk of osteoporosis, and have strong antibacterial properties against various bacteria and infections. Finally, black seed oil promotes the regeneration of myelin, the protective coating around nerve fibers that is damaged in conditions such as multiple sclerosis. Overall, black seed oil is a natural and versatile remedy that can be beneficial for various health conditions. The study published in Scientific Reports revealed that taurine, an amino acid that is naturally produced by the body and found in many foods, can play an important role in promoting remyelination. In the study, taurine was found to help oligodendrocytes, the cells responsible for producing myelin, to fully mature and activate the process of repairing damaged nerve cells. This is exciting news for individuals living with MS, as remyelination is a crucial step in repairing the damage caused by the disease. By improving the effectiveness of current therapies in promoting remyelination, taurine could potentially lead to better outcomes for those with MS. My wife and children that put up with me, thank you. I love you all. My co-workers and friends for supporting me when I needed it, you know who you are. I am also grateful to Dr. Joseph Lee for his work regarding fasting for COVID-19 https://lungvirus.com. Antibodies have very little to do with how our bodies recover from COVID. If antibodies had helped anyone heal in the year 2020, it would have required a time machine and a teleporter, including a Scotty, because the antibody wasn't there in time and cannot get through the lung barrier. The virus injects its RNA into lung cells, and the battle begins there. Forget trying to force your body to make enough antibodies. The COVID vaccine may seem like something out of science fiction and might belong on a bookshelf instead of in the arms of millions of people. The antibody was the ultimate red herring. While analogies are not my favorite way of explaining scientific stuff, it's like finding ash after a forest fire has burned down thousands of houses. Sprinkling that ash on a home that has not burned down is about as idiotic as Fauci wanting to vaccinate all Americans. Dr. Joe Lee, or Lee Lazik as people on Twitter know him. He has since been suspended. At Elon Musk, bring back at Lee Lazik. A final few notes I would like to leave you with from myself and my good friends. None of this is medical advice. This slide is for educational purposes. The best things in life are free prayer, grounding, breathing exercises and cold and hot showers to boost the immune system. The sure way to look after your health is to honor thy temple. 129 and 31 seconds. I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. 30 And to all the beasts of the earth and all the birds in the sky and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food.